Welcome to Deck 2 of the ITIL 4 Foundation Challenge. We will cover 6 key practices, including incident and problem management, change enablement, release and deployment, service desk, and service level management. Question 21. A user cannot access email after a mailbox permissions error. The support team's first priority is to restore access quickly. Which practice is primarily being used? The correct answer is B, incident management. This practice restores normal service operation as quickly as possible. Finding the root cause is problem management, a separate practice. Question 22. A support team sees the same VPN failure recur 10 times in 2 weeks and opens a record to investigate the underlying cause and reduce recurrence. Which practice is primarily being used? The correct answer is D, problem management. When incidents recur, a problem record is opened to identify causes, document workarounds, and drive permanent fixes. Question 23. Which practice is responsible for handling all predefined user-initiated service requests in an effective and user-friendly manner? The answer is A, service request management. Service requests are predefined and expected, representing normal, low-risk interactions initiated by users, not incidents or changes. Question 24. A monitoring platform detects that disk usage has crossed a warning threshold, but no user impact has happened yet. Which practice is primarily concerned with this detection and evaluation? The correct answer is C, monitoring and event management. This practice observes state changes and events to decide what action is needed. Not every event becomes an incident. Question 25. Which practice acts as the single point of contact between the service provider and users? The correct answer is B, service desk. The service desk is a function, not a practice, acting as the single point of contact between the service provider and its users. Question 26. Which practice is primarily focused on ensuring that risks have been properly assessed, authorizing changes to proceed, and managing the change schedule? The correct answer is A, change enablement. This practice assesses risk, authorizes change, and manages the schedule. It does not handle software deployment, which is deployment management.
Question 27. A new feature has already been approved. The next task is to make that new or changed functionality available for use in the live environment. Which practice is primarily responsible?
The correct answer is D, release management. This practice makes approved, tested functionality available for use following build and test activities.
Question 28. Which practice ensures accurate and reliable information about the configuration of services and the configuration items that support them is available when needed?
The correct answer is C, service configuration management. This practice maintains accurate information about configuration items and their relationships, utilizing the configuration management database as its primary tool. Question 29. Which statement best distinguishes the service desk from service request management? The answer is A. The service desk is the communication function, while service request management fulfills predefined requests. Both work together in the service value chain. Question 30. Which practice is responsible for setting clear business-based targets for service performance and ensuring the delivery of services is assessed against those targets? The correct answer is B, service level management. It aligns service targets with business needs and reviews actual performance against agreed targets. Question 31. Which statement best distinguishes problem management from incident management? The answer is D. Problem management focuses on analyzing causes and reducing recurrence, while incident management restores service quickly. They are distinct yet complementary practices.
Question 32. Which statement best distinguishes an event from an incident?
The correct answer is C. An event is any detectable change of state significant for service management, while an incident is an unplanned interruption or reduction in service quality. Events can lead to incidents. Question 33. A team tracks laptops, warranties, lease dates, software ownership, and replacement schedules. Which practice is primarily being used? The answer is B, IT asset management. This practice manages IT assets across their life cycle, covering aspects like cost, risk, warranties, and retirement. Question 34. Which statement best distinguishes change enablement from release management?
The correct answer is A. Change enablement focuses on risk assessment and authorization, while release management makes approved functionality available for use in the live environment. Question 35. Which statement best distinguishes a configuration item from an IT asset? The correct answer is C. A configuration item is any component managed for service delivery, while an IT asset is any financially valuable component that contributes to service delivery.
Question 36. A team wants to confirm that a change or new service component meets expectations before it is introduced into the live environment. Which practice is primarily concerned with this? The answer is D, service validation and testing. This practice confirms that a new or changed service component meets its defined requirements and expectations before deployment. Question 37. A business application is hosted by an external supplier, but there are no formal reviews, no agreed escalation route, and weak oversight of supplier performance.
Which practice is most clearly weak?
The correct answer is A, supplier management. This practice manages relationships with third-party vendors and ensures contracts and performance align with service needs. Question 38. Which statement best describes the purpose of relationship management? The correct answer is B. Relationship management focuses on establishing and nurturing strategic and tactical links between the organization and its stakeholders. Question 39. A service has strong functionality, but users complain that response times are too slow during busy periods. Which practice is most directly concerned with that issue? The correct answer is C, capacity and performance management. This practice ensures services perform adequately under current and future demand conditions. Question 40. Which statement is most accurate about the service desk? The answer is D. The service desk provides a point of communication between the service provider and its users, handling requests and coordinating support.